Hey folks, and welcome to Overlord. Let's get off that screen as it makes so much goddamn noise. Yeah, I've been wanting to play this game for quite a while. Um, just trying to rub my eyes. I'm stuck in one of them, and I have to like wrangle my hands around the mic. This is why I don't like headsets, cause I have to be like, ugh, you can't like go near 90% of my face. It feels. Of course, it's not blocking 90% of my face, but it may as well be. So, Overlord, quite a fun game. This is the expansion Raising Hell, which adds in a few new zones. There's what was it, 5 zones to the game? Yeah, there's 5 zones to the game, and adds in a new zone to each of them. It's associated with for example, there's some like a Shire-like area for the first zone. Then there's a Shire-related zone added to that. You'll understand when we actually unlock it. I believe you have to complete the zone first before you can go to Raising Hell stuff. Plus, from what I remember, I may want actually some good minions for when I do it. I did this before on my Xbox. I'm currently playing on PC with keyboard and mouse. Gonna be a little awkward. I noticed in the customization screen, there's no customization for melee attack. So I have no idea how I swing my giant fucking mace around. Also, I'm currently using Windows PC. Woo woo. Got Windows 10 PC recently, and let me just lower the audio slightly. No, mouse, it twitches out like a motherfucker. If I ever need precise things, I'm going to use my Mac mouse. I have it just there to one side. I can connect it to this. Because I'm a crazy motherfucker. Legendary. Never played it on anything but normal before. But like I said, crazy motherfucker. For how low it is in my side, they may as well be in Nantucket talking about my character right now, for as good as I can hear him. Damn, this looks good. Yeah, and this is my character. Starts off a bit of a badass, I'd say. Of course, you get more badass when you go on. I'm gonna be honest, part of me is unsure. See, like, there's the wrist armor, and then there's the gap. Depending on how I turn the camera, I can't tell, is it flesh, or is it weird metal? Like, look, now. Just the way it was glistening, I was thinking, is it like, is my character actually that guy from the X-Men, whose, like, skin is made entirely out of metal? Anyway, sorry for blowing on the mic there. I'm currently using a headset. Okay, it's spacebar. Die! I'm pretty limber already, motherfucker. Sure. Hold shift and then right mouse. I'll go do the tutorial. I'll show you that part. There is actually you get an extra title if you go up there. you have a jester. He calls out titles for that you have earned. Let me just adjust my mic. And you get like over eager or something. There's one really funny one later on. You can get the Overlord. God, this brings me back. Ah, here's the jester. And strange jump animations. And pixie dust. Sure. Like, this is the most durable being ever. Like, just standing up to these constant strikes. You think I would have cleaved him in half, considering how powerful, strong my character must be to swing this around and everything. Yeah, and the full plate and whatnot. You think I would have, like, broke him. No. Just told me to lock on. If you lock on to someone, you can just have your minions home in on them. But I presently don't have access to them. Oh, Rihanna Pratchett actually worked on this as well. She was one of the writers, if memory serves. Um, yeah, she worked on this. If you haven't seen anything else by her, she also worked on Tomb Raider and Mirror's Edge, as well as the Mirror's Edge comic books and Tomb Raider comic books. Hold both left and right mouse button, and then move the mouse. In the If you have the Xbox controller, you just like move one of the joysticks. And for whatever reason, when you have these on Steam, you can actually hear like all the different like titles and whatnot you've earned, just like from the music segment on the music tab on Steam. It's very interesting, very handy. Come on. Damn it. Terrible controller. Just like looking back on this game, the gestures on Gnarl are very strange. It's just like, like, is he dancing or something? Like, I don't know. Move. Or is he dancing? Is he actually like, doing some like insult gestures at me? Like, do I need to kill him? Is what I'm asking. My throne room's shit. Buy me a new one. If I was funnier, I'm sure I could make some, something really funny about that. Damn heroes keeping the evil guy down or whatever. But it's above my pay grade. Tempest Keep was merely a setback. Oh, that's handy. Otherwise, I guess we'll be fucked. Oh, here. He will start singing out titles now, I think. Sorry, I'm trying not to spit on the mic. And one kick, kick. Yeah, you can still beat him up a little. Though in that room you'll never have minions with you, so you can't just sick him on him anymore. I don't know if we can go back to the tutorial area either. How would I inhale a wilderness? My mouth is not that big, nor are my nostrils. In fact, I don't even know if my character has them. Okay, let me just hide the audio slightly. The speech. Should all be substantially lower than me.
They need only to be summoned. Brown minions are your main fighters.
See the 100% thing? That's how effective they are.
These fluffy creatures barely know they're alive.
So the higher that is, the better damage they do.
Remember, life force equals minion. Return to the gate to call more to your side.
Okay, I can just call him from over here. I can have 5 minions right now. Let me just sweep these ahead of me. Okay, never mind. They'll just get stuck on something.
You must build up your army.
Wait, what the fuck?
Summon more minions at the gate.
Didn't I summon one just a second ago?
They yield something beneficial. There's nothing minions like more than breaking things. Well, apart from killing things.
Okay. Now one of them has armor. This is the brown special ability. They can wear gear. That isn't to say that you can't, which is how you upgrade your units. But that isn't to say that you can't upgrade non-brown troops. They still wear the gear, you just can't see it. So my recommendation in Overlord 1, they mentioned heroes. When you fight and kill them, they drop special gear. Give that gear to a brown minion. It's much better than anyone else because at least then you can know who's fucking wearing it. And so if they die, you can reload. It's very powerful gear, especially early on. One minion by itself with the early hero gear was nearly at 400% efficiency, or whatever it's called. Of course, it was, probably feels like maybe that's not, that big of a deal, but it just kind of shows how powerful it is. Yeah, let's just continue on. I just realized I forgot to set this up to automatically divide into 20-minute segments. I forgot that. I like the design, I have to say. Okay. I'll get the Tower Heart, then I'll call it quits. This is just a trial video.
Oh, Halflings took over my farm. Tied me up in the sun to scare the birds. Now, those pumpkins are plotting against poor Bob. They want revenge for all the pies I made. And the soup, and the jelly, and the ice cream. I hear the pumpkins whispering at night. I won't leave my farm to the Halflings. Oh no.
Halflings.
Please help get Bob's farm back. Oh. Your creatures ain't related to pumpkins, are they?
I'll be honest, solely because you called them Halflings, I want to kill you now.
They're in league with the pumpkins.
You can actually get some gear from pumpkins.
The pumpkins are screaming. They're scared.
Like, ooh, you see it here. They'll actually wear a pumpkin on their head. Don't know. I know you can fight and get up here, but I don't know if there's a purpose. If there's a reason. There might be an urn. There might be piss all. There's piss all.
Keep those squeaky things away from me.
I have no idea what he means by squeaky things. I wouldn't really call the minions squeaky. Violent.
Your creatures ain't related to pumpkins.
Quite a few other things. For violent, murderous,
Even the birds
dangerous.
laugh at me.
You know,
They're in league
naked.
with the pumpkins.
I'll use those words, but not
Those squeaky things away
squeaky.
from me.
Now in this game, you can either be like you are like flat out you are
Oh, you
evil,
better get going, sonny.
but you can be like
House leads to the
utterly evil prick or slightly less evil prick.
more of them fat little demons about. So be careful.
So you can like for example, if I wanted to, I could murder him. Now I could just slaughter him.
I think I'll stay here. Fix me farm. Maybe grow mallows instead. Yeah, mallows don't talk so much. Yeah, that'd be nice.
Any gear in there? Maybe? No clue. But yeah, you could kill him if you want. I'm gonna be the slightly less evil bastard.
Minions can access areas that are too small for your evil magnificence. Oh yeah.
I do like the writing in these games, but well, I did when I was younger. It's been so long I wouldn't have a clue now. But these games are somewhat glitchy. At least the Xbox version was. Maybe they've cleaned them all up by now. Hopefully. I remember with Overlord 2, I couldn't actually complete the game because of a game-breaking glitch. I would go get unlock a new minion, but it wouldn't count it as unlocked because of a glitch. I could go right back in and I could have to complete a task to unlock them. And no matter how many times I completed a task, it would never be acknowledged as completed.
See the cloud that grows from those dead halflings? That's evil energy. It gathers in all us evil creatures. You will learn more of it in time, Master.
Alright, good to know. Here, I'm going to hide the audio slightly because at least on my end, I'm hearing piss all. And I like to actually be able to hear a little bit of the game because I find when you can't actually hear anything of the game, you end up feeling a little more disconnected from it. Or at least just don't enjoy it as much. Maybe that's a better way of saying it. Also, this is a red minion. They shoot fireballs and are resistant to fire. These are ambushers. They have those claws. They can turn invisible if you put down a guard marker, which basically tells them to stand here and attack anything that comes nearby. And they're immune to poison, and it can in fact destroy poison clouds. Poisonous plants that emit poison clouds. You saw a thing in water earlier when an artifact, it had a tree flashing above it, as in the letter, the number tree, and you go to see there, see how that has a 5 over it. That was in water. You need blue minions for that.
They have no idea of the real power it contains. Clear those pumpkins and let's get it back to the tower.
It's kind of strange that they're growing it all the way over here, considering where their halfling bases are. Like, see that town? Like the fortifications there. That's not their town. It's at the opposite side.
Being the Overlord means never having to lift anything heavy.
Very handy. Everyone come back. I want you to destroy these pumpkins. You might get some gear. It's not necessarily good gear, but it might be better than nothing. New. They either didn't get on. Actually, sorry. They didn't get on. Don't see Anton anyway. Just get in front of them. think I kind of glitched through the floor there a little. So now they'll just bring it back to the teleporter pads.
Moldy, keep up with the other minions. Giblet, I see you pretending to hold it with one claw. Hold your share, Gubbins, you useless
Your minion, even though he names them here, you never actually find out any names for your minions around in this game. In the second one, they do introduce that, and you know how I was saying like, oh, if you lose the thing, like hero unit, well, unit with hero armor, then restart. You can actually resurrect them in the Overlord 2. Some nice additions. And say.
You should return to the tower, sire. Wow.
Trying to see, how do I cast spells? Oh, E. Nice. That was a fireball. I don't remember what to call it. But as you saw there, it shoots out a little blast of fire.
Back where it belongs.
Not my favorite spell.
Heart of the
It's not a bad one though.
It will play a vital role in helping re-establish your dark domain.
Well, good to
It
know.
will allow you to visit the tower whenever you wish and provide access to all of the tower's resources.
You know, I only now noticed those crystals on the second floor back there.
It seems to have bestowed a little gift upon you, sire. You can now control 10 minions. Ha! And it seems to have retained one of its spells. The fireball spell. Robust fellow. Might have known he'd make it. I'll teach you how to use him when the need arises. But I urge you, sire, find more of our missing tower objects. A crane would be particularly handy. Then we could clear the debris around here. Open up some rooms. Unfortunately, I am not the evil entity that I once was. I cannot take the feel of lush green grass under my feet and birdsong in my ears. In fact, I think I need to find a dark corner and something to pummel. I shall
The jester's over there if you want to pummel him.
It will allow me to speak directly to you, sire, and see and hear what you do. Use the gate to return to the Halfling domain.
Alright, sorry, I'm just having a look over here. It's kind of nice in its way. All this debris will be removed once we get that crane, as well,
I'm sure
he
you don't
mentioned.
need me to tell you that there are evil
Kick.
deeds that need doing.
Kick.
Salutations,
Seriously, he's pretty durable. Like,
savior of the
apparently he's not all there. But, alright. Ah well. They all have their flaws. Flaws.
most wise master.
Kick. Kick. Okay. I'm going to stop here, and I will be back in a bit, folks. I just need to save this. Well, fix up the recording thing. So, BRB.